What's happening, lunatics? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. If you're new around here, I'm GoreCore. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today we're going to have another music reaction, and today we're going to hit another request. So this one goes out to Ginger Monster. We're going to check out the new Avatar with their track, Crying Fire. Now, if you're not familiar with this band, they're based out of Sweden, and they play a mix of metal and rock. Very versatile band. They put out a lot of cool stuff. A lot of their songs are very different from one another, but they still seem to maintain their sound somehow. I think it's an incredible feat. Definitely a very creative band, so I'm always happy to check these guys out for sure. But before we do that, I do have a favor to ask of all of you. Early in the year, I've released my debut horror short film, The Treatment and the Cure. If by chance you're a fan of horror, it would mean the world to me if you could check that out, give it a watch, leave a like, comment on it, and share it with your friends. Anything helps us get the word out, and that helps us do more short films in the future, which is an avenue we'd like to pursue. We definitely have plans for another one, but the support of all of you definitely helps make that happen. You know, we want to get people to notice this stuff, so obviously the more eyes we get on this, the more support we can potentially get in the future. So yeah, that would mean the world to us if you could do that. You can find a link in the description as well as right here. But without further ado, let's get into this new Avatar, see what Crying Fire is all about. I already like the imagery. The lighting is beautiful. Standing on the walls of a maze.
Taste the moment, taste the endless, taste my lips and morning mist. We're here again.
Ooh, that's cool.
Here we are. Keep your promise, keep your urges, keep my secret naked skin. I know the end. I know how it ends. Had a dream once. I dreamed of trees. A shroud of branches covered me. Falling out, here it comes. Falling down off the surface of the
Beautiful visuals.
Here it comes.
Song's beautiful too. Definitely one of the more mellow ones.
Crying fire.
Very cool riff. I like that. Nice melody. Cool little variations in there too.
Come together, come with me, we're almost there. It's only pain. Stay awake to the launch pad, to rescue, to the stars. It's something else. I'll show the way. I will find our way. Had a dream once. I dreamed of trees.
Have to wonder what kind of planning goes into the videos. Like I said, great creative band. They clearly put a lot of work into what they do.
Falling out, here it comes. Falling down off the surface of the sun. Here it comes. It's the worst part. Crying fire.
There we have it. That was Avatar with Crying Fire. Thank you very much for the request. Definitely enjoyed this. This is just one of those bands that I pretty much enjoy everything they put out. Now, this is one of their more mellow tracks, so honestly, it's probably not something I'm going to listen to a bunch of, because frankly, this more somber kind of mood is just not something that I really have to deal with much. Like, I don't really listen to this, you know, kind of melodic, somber kind of music because I'm just typically not in that mood. However, I do think it's incredible. There was beautiful melodies in there. Everything about this is absolutely gorgeous, from the music to the visuals. It's just a beautiful song. Musicians are doing an absolutely killer job here. The drums are super tight and fitting, definitely suit the song very nicely. The guitar and bass work is excellent. Some cool riffs taking place there. The bass is doing what it needs to do to fill the sound in and make everything, you know, it's the glue putting everything together. It makes everything cohesive. Obviously, Johannes' vocals are amazing. He's a great singer, very versatile, a huge range from anything from this to, you know, growls and screams and whatnot. So he's got a, you know, a huge range with his voice. And like I said, this was just fantastic. Even though it might not be something I'll listen to on the regular, when it's on, I'll enjoy it. And if I do have one of those moods where I want something a bit more mellow, then this is perfect for that. And it's nice to have variety as a band. You don't want to do the same thing over and over again, and that's definitely these guys to a T. Everything they do is a bit different. They mix things up a lot. They go from one extreme to the other, and it's all very creative. So yeah, great job by the band. As far as the video goes, I mentioned in the video how beautiful it looks, the use of colors, the effects that they use, just the whole presentation here is absolutely amazing. Like, I don't even know how they would go about doing this. This feels like a lot of work, a lot of planning. I'm guessing a lot of green screen stuff, and I really don't even know, as someone who does filmmaking, you know, this kind of baffles me a little bit with some of the stuff they do and all the work that goes into it. Like, how did they manage that? What did they do to achieve that? So yeah, very cool. Definitely respect what this band does very much. So as an Avatar fan, how do you feel about this one? Do you enjoy it? Does it live up to the standard? You know, is it just more of the same? Always happy to hear from you guys. But yeah, I thought this was great. And if this by chance is the first time you've ever heard the band and you enjoyed this, then go check out their other material, because I guarantee there's other songs you'll enjoy as well, and some of the other ones might surprise you a little bit. But once again, if you enjoy them, support them like any band that you enjoy. If you have a moment to help support this channel, then please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Impale that like button, and if you'd like to get our future updates, tap the notification bell down below for that. Also, don't forget about those socials down below. You can follow me on all of the major platforms. Of course, the original link is down there. And if you're into more extreme music, I have musical projects as well. You'll find links for that down below. But first and foremost, if you can check out my short film, I would appreciate that so much. That's really where my focus is these days, so that's what means the most to me right now. But as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of your support and taking the time to watch these videos. I hope everybody has an awesome day. Cheers, everybody. Stay sick.